go for the Roche. And looks like the Puck is going to go for a Mecha instead of the Blink Dagger. I like this choice because right now in this stage of the game, all the initiation is done by the Sentinel. Like there's no need for a Puck Blink Dagger initiation. Although like on a lot of time I think that Puck Blink Daggers almost like feels like a luxury item, because I feel like between Illusory Orb and the fact that your Dream Coil has such a long cast range, I feel like the I mean, it's always good. Like Blink Dagger on Puck, don't get me wrong, it's a good item, but I feel like it's not an absolute like necessary item. I don't think it's. That's why I feel like it's a little bit more of a luxury instead of a core item. Like for a Shaker with a Blink Dagger, like that's a core. But I feel like for Puck, because you have already Illusory Orb and because your cast range and your Dream Coil is so long, that you could afford to go a little bit go for some other items before you go for your Blink Dagger. I really like that choice for the Puck going to Mecha, because right now their team needs every bit of heal that they could get. And like in any other game, they have a Lich, you know, or I guess a Windrunner that picks up the Mecha. In this game, they don't. So good to pick up. And now we see the Sentinel picking up the mid tower for this Sentinel. This tower is going to go down. No resistance done by the enemy team. And I am going to pause at 35 minutes because I'm going to answer a telephone. So everyone watching live, when you get 35 elapsed, pause it please. Pause it please. Meanwhile, Puck still farming very, very aggressively at the bot lane. Pausing, go. Just pulled the ENJ's partnet, pause, and then went to grab lunch. Came back, took a nap. Just kidding. Just answer phone. I wish I could grab lunch and come back because my voice says need a break. Puck's going to TP out. Morphling at top lane wasn't going to get too much done. And we are going to see a Diffuso Blade build on the Spectre. We have seen, I think Virus did that. Was it Virus? Yeah, I think Virus did that. And that Spectre went godlike. But that game and this game are totally different. And did I just see level 4 Nova? Yes, I just did. Level 4 Nova is a shit on CM. So let's look at farm, because there's a little bit of a break time, thank God. Look at farm a little bit. The Morphling has, let's see, 136 and 27. That's pretty good. And then the AA has nothing. The Sven has nothing. Clock has a whole bunch of kills. That's his farm. And let's look at Destroyer. Destroyer has 103. That's not exactly the best farm, but he's close to Hex. He's what? He's got Hex. Wow. So a 25-minute Hex, not exactly the most early Hex. I think if you're going to do a straight Hex rush, you should get it around like 20 to 22 minutes. Let's see, Mecha on the Puck. Puck's got 73. The Weaver's got the Sacred Relic. He's got 132. Pretty good farm on the Weaver, especially on a losing team. Spectre's got 99. Okay farm, I guess, at least matching up the Destroyer again on a losing end. Venomancer got nothing. He's doing a little bit of jungling with the wards. Always a good thing to see. Venomancer, ancient jungling, and CM most likely has nothing. She's got 2 bracers. She's somewhat farmed. Does she have a lot of assists? She has 4. She has 4 kills. That's where her 2 bracers came from. So overall, I feel like the Scourge is, of course, down a little bit, but not as much as I thought they would be. They're still pretty farmed. They're still doing okay. Now we have an going off on Spectre. Spectre is going to get hexed, and he's going to go down. I just want to see Sentinel just win right now, because they are ahead, especially off that kills. On the Spectre, they could just go for the high ground. They might not get the entire racks completely, but you could at least try to go for a tower or whatnot. I just don't want to see Team A, you know, just farm for 40 more minutes and then lose, because they have the advantage right now. They have their heroes geared for this stage of the game. Destroyer does a whole bunch of damage. Your Morphling got a BKB. Like every item, your heroes, your item choices, everything just geared towards this stage of the game, and you could just win right now. They're gonna go for Roche. I hope this Roche is gonna transition into something. Puck harass it a little bit. There's a Swarm as well. Destroyer picks up the Aegis. A 4-man Dream Coil coming. There's a Hex immediately. Puck goes out immediately. CM is going to go for ult. Not going to do anything. Man, these guys just ran into a brick wall that is known as Team A. And they just be like, holy crap. And they just died. And now we do have the Weaver with the Radiance finish. But that's not what gonna turn the game around. And Sven has a armlet. Here we go. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is always good to see a farm, Sven. And now don't you haters, you fanboys out there be like, you know what, this is why Sven and trialing is good. Don't give me that BS. 9 times out of 10, make it 19 times out of 20. Sven would never get this far in the trial lane, but he was ganking like a mother effing champ. 7-3, and this is exactly what teammates should be doing, and they are doing it right now. Going for the high ground. It's gonna play down the tower for sure, and I think they might even get the racks. Yeah, they are gonna get the racks. Scourge is not defending. There's a Hex on the Venomancer. Venomancer trying to ult. He's not gonna get it off. Sven extremely low. 200 HP. He could pop them. Pop it. Pop your armlet. You have an arm. Okay, all right. Man, that was close. He could have almost died. And Sven might be in trouble. Weaver comes around. A blast. And looks like Radiant's going to polish off. And, oh, where's that Weaver? Weaver died, and he's going to buy back CM. Maybe in a little bit of trouble. There's a Morphling Replicate. Morphling Replicate, but here comes a Spectre ult. Spectre ult is going to try to kill down the Destroyer. Destroyer going to go down. They do... Well, but without... Morphling got a triple kill somewhere. And now we see the... Clockwork in trouble. Morphling's gonna die as well. He's morphing everything to strength very frantically. Destroyer came back with Aegis. Okay, I was saying, how did he come back alive? And Destroyer is finally gonna go down. They're gonna go for the Clock instead. I think that's a good choice. Clock's gonna give a huge bounty. No, he didn't. He died earlier. They're going to go for the Morphling. Morphling should have enough mana to wave for him out. No, he's 40 mana short for a wave. Let's see if the Scourge team is noticing it. Are they going to chase? They are chasing for now. And if they get a Purge off, in a couple more hits. Oh, he does not have it. No, he just did. I thought it was 180. Okay, maybe 170 then. My bad. 160? I don't know. Don't play a lot of Morphling, but... I thought that he didn't have enough mana, and I was wrong, and he waved out. But after that entire exchange, I mean, a range racks doesn't mean too much, but I guess it racks nonetheless. But they did lose a couple guys. They did get a tower out of it as well. I think Spectre had to buy back as well. I mean, the Weaver had to buy back as well. So at the very least, they're slowing down Weaver's goal intake for a bit. Puck's gonna turn around and take a tower, but not if the... Oh, here comes the Sven. No, here comes the Weaver. Weaver is gonna go crazy. Turn on your armlet, bro. Turn it on. Wow. Wow. This guy, nice block by Dendy, is going to pick down the Sven. Sven in trouble. And tower goes down to Dendy as well. If you saw before the Sven died, if you saw his item, that is the first, I want to say, mistake in terms of item choice. Sven gone for a Mask of Madness, which, as a mid-game item, I think that's great. Like, Mask of Madness, great mid-game item in terms of increasing your DPS by a huge ton. But in terms of attack speed, you already have Warcry. You already have Armlet, which both gives you attack speed. And you have Treads already. If you want like attack speed, I think it's just better to get for a Hyperstone. Like honestly, go for Hyperstone. Go for a late game AC. In terms of like I don't think the lifesteal. It's like you don't need the lifesteal that much in this stage of the game. And also, turning on your is like, you know, a big red sign. Turn on your Mask of Madness is like a big red sign of, hey guys, focus me. And now we see a Venomancer being trapped. A blast is gonna hit a lot of people. Now a huge team fight breaks out. The Venomancer goes down. I think this push is gonna be defended. No, looks like they're gonna go ball seat for the tower. They did get the tower. Now Clock comes in. Spectre uses the ult just to disrupt, burn a little bit of mana. And now what is going on? They're gonna focus on A. A gonna be in trouble. A goes down. Clock in trouble as well. Man, Navi, very impressive team fights. Very impressive team fights. Using a very mobile lineup of the Spectre and the Morphling. Winning a team fight in the enemy territory, that means they might go for a Rex attempt. Can you believe 10 minutes ago, if I told you, hey, in 10 minutes, Navi's going to turn the game around and go for the high ground? I don't think I even myself would have believed it. But now it looks like the high ground is breached for the Sentinel, and they might even get the melee racks. Holy crap. They're doing whatever they could do to defend. We have the Morphling, by the way, hella farm. Look at his build. Holy crap. And now the Sven is going to, well, what is he going to do? Is he going to go for a... Is he going to try to right-click? The Weaver's going to go for the bot. Is he? Yeah, he's distracting for his entire team. CM's going to go down. No, not before. Not before the Morphling goes down. There's an ult from AAA. It's going to... No, AA misses as well. So, wow. 32-23, but Navi being despite down 9 kills, they are the team that got the racks first. That got the melee racks first. And now the Morphling might be in trouble. Are we going to see a Purge? No, he's going to chase so aggressively in the enemy territory. And now we see the Spectre going back out. Wow. Meanwhile, Puppy at the bot lane's like, yo, tower, where you at? But no, Clock comes in. Here's going to be a cog, but he's going to phase, and he should be fine. There's a Hex on the Weaver. Weaver, can he live through it? He is. Oh, he uses the ult right there. Needs to run the hell other way. There is that, he's going to get Stormbolt for sure. Stormbolt, bam! And now he goes down 2 hits. So they did get a puppy. Did they get the puck as well? No, they didn't get a puck. Puck lived through that, so that's pretty good. But they did a significant amount of damage to this tower. They got a Rax. So I gotta say, this game is pretty even. I might even say the game is a little bit in favor of the Scourge team. Because Scourge team is going for late game items and Sentinel team is going for mid game items. BKB first, very mid game. Of course, he's supplementing it with a Scotty, which is a great late game item. Sven going for a very mid game item build. This Armlet Mask of Mana is so mid game. If he gone for like Armlet AC, then I think it'll be a little bit better. A has nothing. No item going for, and then of course Destroy going for some. He's gonna go for BKB now. That's why I was saying, like, I think Hex first is really like aggressive, and it's gonna be good against the Weaver in that bottom exchange just right now. That Hex was instrumental in terms of killing the Weaver, but I mean, like, really. I mean, I don't want to knock on a Hex because that's a 6k go item. It's probably the best item in the game, but I feel like you want to have a BKB first, just a little bit, have a little bit more survivability. There's a lot of bad experiences, from myself and my teammates included, that just like, hey, I'm farming really well. Why don't I just rush the Hex? Like, half the time you just die because before you finish your Hex they just kill you, or the other half of the time is that you get your Hex and you're gonna be crazy for a minute or two, and then the enemy team's like, oh wait, we need to focus this guy. He's paper. He's really paper. We could stun him and kill him. And I think the Navi team definitely realized that as well, and that's why they're gonna, they are gonna focus Destroyer. Like, he's at 1600 HP. He's not really tanky. He does have a Astral Imprisonment that could cast on himself and help himself out. But in that, here comes a Clock. The Clock is gonna be in trouble. There's a Sakuchi, and now CM. CM is hell. Look at her strength, man. She just doubled her strength. CM's gonna go down regardless, though, and I think Scourge should be able to defend. They should be able to defend. Spectre, wow, Spectre gonna go for hard. I love that item choice. Just gonna tank it up because I think the Sentinel is not as durable as the Scourge team. They just a lot more HP. And here we go, Swarm going in against the Sentinel team. Here comes the Venomancer as well. He's gonna pop it all only against like one hero, so that's a pretty bad ult. And now who are they gonna focus? Venomancer is gonna go down for sure. Morphling very low HP. Morphling's HP dropping so much quicker. AA in trouble as well. Destroyer self-imprisonment. And now Sven does take off the Weaver. Does Weaver have buyback? He does buyback immediately. And now they're going to go for who are they going for? I don't even know. I think the Sentinel is winning the team fight, but are they strong enough to go for high ground? No, Weaver comes back in, and I think Weaver by himself should be able to. And here comes a Spectre as well. Spectre, there is a Spectral Dagger going to go in. Are they going to focus? They should focus on Clock lagging behind. He's going to get purged. Now, is he purged? Purge him. There we go. And now the Spectre should get the kill. Are they going to give it to Spectre? Yes, Spectre gets it. And now that is going to help his Fund My Heart foundation. Well, that sounds like one of those cancer commercials or whatever commercials. And now Puck. Wow, Puck, come on. I think Destroyer could definitely kill the Puck there. Like, just a couple more hits. But he was, I guess, a little bit afraid of teammate supports. Meanwhile, this Sven gonna go for BKB, which I think is the correct item choice. Although I'm not too sure how much BKB is gonna do for you if the Weaver and the Spectre do right clicks. Because right click, I mean, it is gonna block the purge. I mean, it is gonna block the the diffusal blade damage. But that's pretty much it, and it blocks Desolate damage as well. But aside from that, I think a good bulk of damage coming, it's just the solid right clicks of the Spectre and Weaver. So BKB, like I thought AC would have been the best transition in this case. Here comes the AA Blast. That's gonna hit everyone. This tower might be gonna go down though. Now the Scourge team is gonna turn back, thinks better of it, and now we have the Weaver gonna go for Heart next as well. Let me see. Weaver's got 2400, 2500. Keep in mind that he bought back earlier, so that again slowed down his growth. Weaver has bought back twice so far in this game, and I was saying earlier that Art Style is not a carry player, or generally don't carry, don't play the carry role. But in this game, he's showing that he could play that role just fine. He's carrying his team quite valiantly right now, and they are gonna go for this tower again. Destroyer, very. Okay. I'm going to talk about this gem on Destroyer in just a bit. Now there's a hook going in, and they are gonna get, who are they gonna get? Puck might be in trouble. He could phase though, and here we go. The Destroyer hexing the Weaver. Weaver runs the hell out. See him doing so much damage. Randomly drops though before he dies. This team fight is just absolutely hectic. Spectre in a little bit of trouble. The right click of the Destroyer coming through. Weaver now in trouble. Weaver needs to get the hell out. Stormbolt plus a gem equals a dead Destroyer. No, he just jukes the other way, and he should be fine now. Weaver runs out, but that was a 3-for-1 exchange. Yes, a 3-for-1 exchange for the Sentinel team. Sentinel winning that team fight. Came out